Hey guys, what's up? The Cool Mike here, and this is another Critical Role episode review. So, this is Critical Role episode 23, which is called The Rematch. So, let's read the summary. The summary involves, as Vox Machina prepares for their return to Emon, Grog demands a rematch against Kern, one of the half-orc that he fight in the Crucible, to regain his honor. Keylith and Tiberius get into trouble with the law as Burt, Scanlan, Reynolds mounts a legal defense. Percy has a series of unusual encounters while shopping as Vox contemplates a tattoo. Upon returning home, the group has an awkward encounter with a fan, but there is no time to rest with the bad news on the horizon. What is that bad news? You're about to find out. So, episode 23 is the rematch. As you all know, Grog decides to join what you call a fighting competition, which is in the Crucible of Vasselheim, in which the strongest fighters of the city has to compete using strength to fight each other until one is the winner and the other unconscious. Grog was defeated by this so-called half-orc named Kern and decides to have a rematch. During the battle, Grog unfortunately becomes unconscious once again, but he decides to use a special ability known as the Relentless Rage, in which he gains another 1 hit point during battle. With that, he used that advantage to defeat his opponent, which is Kern, and luckily won the challenge, or won against Kern. The group decides to bet, and all of them bet on Grog except for Scanlan, who bets against Grog and bets for Kern for gold. Keylith and Tiberius got in trouble, just like you hear in the episode, because they used magic in order to inspire or help Grog in the battle, which was illegal and not allowed. With that being said, the Bastion took Keylith and Tiberius to prison or a cell in the city. Of course, Vex decides to convince the Bastion that their friends are not that evil people and they will not do that again, in hopes that convincing the Bastion to free them. As you all know, Scanlan decides to be the lawyer of the group and decides to convince the Bastion as well. And luckily that worked. Not to mention, after that, there's also Percy meets a new character because he was looking for black powder for his pistol because he's a gunslinger. He uses guns to fight off creatures. He met this black powder merchant named Victor, which is one of my favorite NPCs that Matt Mercer has played in the series. This is what he looks like. He's an old man and one of his hands is burned off because of black powder, I think. Obviously, and I love this character. He's amazing. He's Matt Mercer played this character so well, and it's really cool. So that's one of my favorite. He's probably my favorite NPC. So of course, Percy bought black powder for his pistol. After that, they decide to go to the Trial Forge, which is some sort of giant chapel of the Cord, which is a god in their world, and they met Earthbreaker Grun. This is what he looks like, Earthbreaker Grun. He's a giant. He's a freaking badass monk, I would say. He's a monk, but he's so muscular that he doesn't even look like one. So they decided to talk to Earthbreaker Grun, and it appears that Earthbreaker Grun was watching the fight again with Grog against Kern. And at the same time, after that, they head back to their keep, in which they saw a tent outside their keep. In that tent lives a young man known as Kynan. a son of a butcher of the city. And it appears that Kynan wants to join the group to become an adventurer. Of course, the group is having second thoughts. Vax thinks this is ridiculous because he's just a little kid, or what you call a young adult or young teenager who's probably gonna die if he decides to join them. Of course, with that, Vox decides to convince Kynan that he's not yet ready, and for some reason decides to knock him off with a dagger. He knocks Kynan off using the back of his dagger, which was too much, I would say. But of course, Vax decides to send Kynan to a quest in order to prove himself that he is worthy to become part of the group. And then once they enter the keep, one of their what you call cooks, I think the cook's name is Lina, told them that Seeker Asum is looking for them. After a few moments, Seeker Asum shows up and tells them that they're invited in some sort of a dinner party or a gathering from council members, in which they will be meeting new members or the new rulers of the new city called Whitestone, which is they'll be meeting with the Briarwoods. The Briarwoods is the new rulers of the Whitestone. And Percy doesn't appear to be happy hearing the name because he has a very, very dark past with the Briarwoods. So, we don't know what's up with that, but I'm pretty sure you're about to find out very soon once we hear the next episode. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Critical Role episode review. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe now and be part of my awesome clan. And as always, I will see you guys next time with another brand new episode. This is the Cool Mike signing off. Goodbye.